Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about Venn diagrams. At the end of this video, you'll know how to use Venn diagrams to solve problems involving not more than 3 sets. This is Charles. He is a final year student of music doing his project. And these are some undergraduate students in his university. Charles just interviewed them on the genre of music they like. 13 like listening to jazz music and 12 like listening to reggae music. 5 students like listening to both jazz and reggae and 7 do not like listening to either genre of music. In order to analyze his result, Charles used diagrams to simplify his findings. With the aid of the diagram, he was able to state the numbers of students that liked jazz only, reggae only, as well as the total number of undergraduate students that were interviewed. This diagram is called a Venn diagram. What is a Venn diagram? A Venn diagram is a pictorial representation of sets using circles to denote the relationship between sets. Set operations such as intersection, union, complementation, and subsets can easily be demonstrated by using Venn diagrams. An intersection represents elements that are in both sets. It represents the commonality between sets. On the screen, the section with a white background color represents the intersection of set J and set A. Mathematically, this is how it is represented. Take note of the sign that looks like letter N. It stands for intersection. For example, for the Venn diagram Charles would develop for his finding, the intersection would be 5. Why? 5 students liked listening to both jazz and reggae. A union is the set of elements that are contained in both sets, only included once. On the screen, the sections with purple, white, and orange background color would sum up to the union. Mathematically, this is how it is represented. Take note of the sign that looks like letter U. It stands for union. For example, for the Venn diagram Charles would develop for his finding, he can use the union to find the total number of students that like at least a genre of music. He will add the number of students that like jazz only, reggae only, and both types of music. The sum will give the union. We already know 5 students like both jazz and reggae. Since 13 students like jazz, the number of students that like jazz only will be 13 minus 5, which is 8. The number of students that like reggae is 12. To get the number of students that like reggae only, we minus 5 from 12 and get 7. The total number of students that like at least one type of music would then be 8 plus 7 plus 5, which is 20. The complement of a set simply means another set that contains every element not in that set. From this example, the complement of set J will be n. Mathematically, the complement of J is written as J prime. If every element of a set G is also an element of a set H, then G is a subset of set H. Mathematically, this is how it is represented. Take note of the sign that looks like letter U but inclined at angle 90. It stands for subset. Let us now look at more examples of Venn diagrams. The shaded portion can be represented as A, intersection, B, complement. That is, the set of elements in A, but not in B. The shaded portion can be represented as A, intersection, B, intersection, C. That is, the set of elements that are only common to A, B, and C. The shaded portion can be represented as A, intersection, B, intersection, C, complement. That is, the set of elements that are common to A and B only but not C. The shaded portion can be represented as A, intersection, B, complement, intersection, C, complement. That is, the set of elements that are in A but not in B and C. So we have come to the end of Venn diagrams. In this video, you learned how to use Venn diagrams to solve problems involving not more than 3 sets. We talked about intersection, union, complementation, and subsets. We hope to see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.